Barcelona faced Bilbao in a League Cup match on Thursday night. It was a disappointing result for the Catalans as they went down 3-2 in the match. But before we dive into the tactics, we want to ask you to please subscribe to the channel because it would help a lot. But let's see Bilbao's game plan. They looked to press high as Bilbao always does. Once Barcelona played, they went man-to-man and tried to attack immediately when they won possession. But they seemed to target Jordi Alba time and again. Nico Williams absolutely terrorized that left side of Barcelona. That was of Jordi Alba's attacking intent. Because Ferran Torres as an inverted winger, Jordi had to give the width. But Nico Williams drew back Alba and he couldn't do anything. The first goal came because of that space that was left because of Alba. Ball played into Nico Williams. And Bilbao went on to score their first. Bilbao really took advantage of the fact that Barca commits so many men forward. And they made sure to terrorize them at any given chance. Barca looked to build up as always with the centre-backs next to the goalkeeper. That to create a numerical advantage against Bilbao's front two. But with the way Bilbao's players were stationed, all Barca players were well marked and Barcelona looked to play into the free 8s straight away. That was seemingly a trap because that's where the turnovers happened. Luke de Jong's absence was really a huge blow for Xavi because his hold-up play would have really made Barca's play more smooth. Marcelino made Barca's build-up play static so that he could win turnovers. Bilbao attacked immediately when winning possession. Xavi had Sergio drop deeper to disorganize Bilbao's press a little bit. And it was successful most of the times. They basically drew them out of position and looked to play quick 1-2s to fit them upfield. This is also where that Alba problem kinda came into play. Because Ferran Torres received in the half space, Alba had to go up on the touchline to stretch the Bilbao shape a bit. That meant that if a turnover would happen, that left side had acres of space for Nico Williams to exploit. But let's see in the final third. Ferran Torres mainly operated as an inverted winger. He was in the half space because he is not an out-and-out winger so to speak. That left him and Gavi overcrowding that area. So Gavi went a little closer to Sergio to close down the space. And Alba went on to give width. And again, acres of space on that left wing for Nico Williams. The fact that Barca's midfield liked to switch positions played into Bilbao's hands. They weren't moved out of position multiple times with no one covering the space in front of the centre-backs at times. In the second half, Xavi made changes that really helped the team. I have to give him credit. Nico had to help out Sergio almost as a double pivot, and he allowed Abdi to invert on the other side which allowed Danny to go higher, which ultimately led to the goal of Pedri. This forced Bilbao into a narrow shape and having to defend, only relying on counterattacks to get upfield. But they still were clever with press. The front two pressed one at a time. This shape really led to a sustainable period of control which they could capitalize on with the goal of Pedri. But it's really Barca's lack of men at the back that hurts Barca. Time and again teams just sit back and then go on the counter. Even Real Madrid did it. I'm not comparing Xavi to Pep, but look at this game against Chelsea. Pep had at least 3 centre-backs at the back trying to stop counter-attacks. The double pivot even helped out at times, making it 5-on-5. Because he has a double pivot, he uses his free eights to overload the midfield, which ultimately makes counter-pressing a million times easier. Together with his high line and his sweeper keeper at the back, counter-attacks don't come by often against Pep. This is an ongoing problem for Xavi and Barcelona, and to be honest, this has been going on for quite some time. And together with the fact that Barca lacked creativity, with no disrespect to Gavi or Pedri, but the assists came from a defensive midfielder and a right back, there's not a natural midfielder that has the responsibility of creating, like a Kevin De Bruyne, or a Thomas Muller, or somebody that can really split defenses in half, like Lionel Messi did for years. Really, Messi's void really is going to be a nightmare to fill. But this is something that needs to be addressed. Well, everybody, that's all from the video today. I hoped you enjoyed the analysis, and I want to thank all the subscribers and loyal viewers. Subscribe if you haven't and give this video a thumbs up. Stay safe and have a great time. Goodbye.